What's happening, family? It's your partner, Bayboy75, here with the homie.
The home of the great.
Back at it again with y'all, man. What's been good with it, man? What's happening with your family?
No, I'm good, man. Everything's going well. Looking forward to seeing this fight this weekend.
Sir.
Hopefully, one of these fighters will not be scared to say, "Hey, I want to fight Errol Spence not next," because it usually happens after the fight. So, "Oh, I want to take a break for a little while. I want to enjoy this victory," and then January, February happens. They'll be fighting Brandon Rios or somebody or Adrian Broner. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. And,
Please don't. That's
yeah, hopefully we get the fights we want in 2019. There's only really two fights I want to see. Actually, three. I want to see Errol Spence beat. I want him to beat Danny Garcia. I think that fight could and should happen. I want to see Joshua versus Wilder. There's no reason why that shouldn't happen. If Wilder takes care of business, and if Anthony Joshua takes care of business, that's the next biggest fight. So, Anthony Joshua really needs to say, "I need to stop being scared. I need to be a man. I need to get in this ring and prove everybody that I'm not a coward." And that's what everybody thinks about you right now. Everybody thinks that you're a coward. And it should be your goal for 2019 to prove to the world that you're not a coward, that you're a legit fighter, that you're a legit champion, and that you are going to take on all challenges and all comers. Then by the end of 2019, and I seen Bob Arum say the same thing, I want to see Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. I want to see that fight. So those are three fights I want to see. There's always a good fight here and there that they mix in. Hopefully we'll get some up-and-coming stars. Hopefully Gervonta Tate Davis can, whatever's going on with you, dude, I want to see more boxing and less tripping. Because it seemed like you got a lot of issues with Floyd Mayweather. Those are solvable problems. And I see where you coming from, and I see where Mayweather coming from, but Mayweather has been there and done that. And what Mayweather did when he was working with Bob Arum, he learned what he could from Bob Arum, and then used that knowledge to make him a better fighter, even though he didn't like Bob Arum.
So what's the beef going on between them two? What are you talking about?
It's always going back and forth between him and Floyd Mayweather. It's been going on nonstop. Last thing I heard a few months ago, they were cool. Now I heard they're not cool again, and there's some kind of contractual issues. It's obvious to me. It's obvious that you don't like Floyd Mayweather. So I would like, but you need to be. We want you to become a star. And we want you to move to the upper echelons of fighters. We want to see more of you. So that's me personally as a boxing fan. I'd like to see you take it to that next level. And I want to see more of Luis King Kong Ortiz. I think he's a great fighter, and I'd like to see him make a comeback. Maybe
who should he fight next? I want to see Ortiz fight again too, man.
Yeah, I would like to see him fight Tyson Fury. I like to see him. I like to see them fight. So,
I know I want him to fight Dillian White. I know that's not gonna happen because Dillian White. Just I don't know. Oh man, that's funny, man. They say I heard somebody say you look like Dillian White, dude. One of my subs said that. Yeah. No, actually. CJ from the boxing clinic said that. He was like, "Your boy looked like Dillian White, man. I thought that was Dillian White you had on the show." I was like, "That's fucked up, man." Hey,
look, CJ, I love you. I love your channel, man. You got a lot of good content, and you got a extensive boxing knowledge. I like that about your channel, man. So keep up, smart, man. Yeah, keep up the good work, man. I'm really impressed with you in the way you do your content is very planned out. It's very thought provoking, and I like to hear more from you. More more. I would love to see you tackle different topics besides sports because it seems like you got a large perspective on a lot of things. So
I think you have some other channels, man. I don't know. I
know you talk about hip hop a lot, and I like your hip hop analysis. I like that. I love your channel. So keep up the good work, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Shouts out to the boxing clinic, brother CJ, man. That's right. And so what's your thoughts on the fight this weekend, man? You know, we got Danny Garcia versus the boy Sean Porter, man. I think it's gonna be a good fight, bro. I think it's gonna be exciting. I already made my prediction, man. What are your predictions on this fight?
Well, let me just go ahead and say this. You gotta give any fighter a puncher's chance. You always gotta give him a puncher's chance.
Absolutely.
Sean Porter, like I said before, does not have a great ring IQ. He's in the ring. He's experimenting. He's doing different things. He's throwing wild shots. He doesn't know anything about timing or distance. He prepares well, but he performs poor, which goes against the grain of training. Usually, when a fighter trains well, they perform well. He trains well and doesn't perform well, and you're going after it in the gym. You got Barry Hunter training you. You got Sugar Shane Mosley giving his input, which is valuable. I just think you just need a new camp and a new atmosphere. Know you love your dad. You spoke extensively about how you appreciate being with your dad, but I think another trainer is, especially somebody like Virgil Hunter, can get rid of those bad habits.
So who you got winning this fight, bro?
I got Garcia winning.
Garcia?
Yeah.
How? How are we doing?
Sean Porter has a lot of weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
One of his weaknesses is he lunges at fighters. It's not a good technique.
I mean, it's good if you can land, but you know he don't land. Shit,
yeah, he don't land.
He's not accurate, man. He's like he has to be accurate to fight his style. You know what I'm saying? Against somebody like Danny Garcia, because Garcia is not gonna be sitting up there just he's gonna be moving, man. You can't just be throwing wild ass punches like that. But we're gonna see, bro. We gonna see.
And
man.
he was doing that against he's throwing those wild punches against Thurman, and Thurman would just step into the side and just hitting them with some hellacious hooks.
I could see that happening.
That's Danny Garcia's specialty.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm assuming you guys want to be real physical with him and make Danny Garcia uncomfortable. So they prepare for that. Angel Garcia and Danny Garcia have prepared for that extensively. So we'll see. The main thing with me is this fight. I want to see fight Errol Spence. The winner of this fight, I want to see them fight Errol Spence. Mm-hmm. That's my thing. That's the only reason why this fight carries any interest for me. I don't think Sean Porter is a headliner. I don't think he's a great fighter. I think Danny Garcia is more of a bigger name, so I think it'd be better for boxing if Danny Garcia wins. Just for that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind either one seeing either one of them fight Errol Spence. I mean, either one would be an interesting fight to see, to say the least. But I do think the better, more talented fight would be between Spence and Garcia.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense. That's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Spence is pay-per-view worthy. Already, man, or just on the brink. You know what I'm saying? He's almost there. You know what I'm saying? A fight like this will definitely put him in that pay-per-view market.
I mean, he's already a fan favorite in Dallas. Jerry Jones has already said, "I want all your fights to be in Cowboy Stadium." So you've already made a name for yourself. Mm-hmm. I want to see you fight Terrence Crawford though at the end of the year. Those are my two fights I want to see. Even if you fight Sean Porter, I'm fine with that. At the end of 2019, I want to see you fight Terrence Crawford.
I think that's gonna happen too, man. I think that might happen by the end of the year.
Yeah, and they want to fight each other.
Yeah. So you need to work that out, man. Make that happen. I think it will. Hopefully, keep our fingers crossed. That would be the shiznit. That'll be awesome, man. If we can get that fight, that'll be. That's what's up. So yeah, you got Garcia winning by decision. See a knockout?
No, I don't see him knocking out Porter. Porter is got a good chin. Because he gets hit a lot.
Yeah, he hits his head a lot.
Yeah, so he got a good chin. I kind of see it going the same way it went with Keith Thurman. Unanimous, which is close unanimous decision. So I see it kind of going like that. I don't see him just putting him to the floor. But Danny Garcia surprises me sometimes. So let's see what happens. He didn't. Garcia didn't do that well against Lamont Peterson, and I thought Lamont Peterson won that fight. Sean Porter doesn't do very well in all his fights. I mean, I think that last fight he fought Granados, was that his last fight? It might have been another fight after that, but when he fought Granados, I mean, you guys look like you mat wrestling. I mean, he was falling all over each other, tripping into each other, hugging and holding. Sean Porter is just tough to watch.
Be on that MMA shit, man.
Yeah. He's just tough to watch. Maybe you can, after this, you can be a personal trainer or something, man. Because you come in ring, you come in tip-top condition. Almost remind me of the way you train. Kind of reminds me of the way Timothy Bradley used to train. Because Timothy Bradley used to train with his father, and you guys' training methods is a little bit similar. The only thing is Timothy Bradley was a great fighter. He was a top-notch fighter. I mean, he beat Manny Pacquiao when he was still Manny Pacquiao. So.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go move on to the next, man. Nike, Colin Kaepernick got a deal, man. What you think about that? Was that a good move for Nike to?
Well, I mean, it's
pick up that heat.
You gotta, let me say this before I make any comment. I judge people on a case-by-case basis. So I don't want you to think that things that I say are racist or anything like that. White people are very frustrated and upset about this. And
not just white, not all white people either, though.
Yeah. And all he's doing is kneeling because he believes in something. That's all he's doing. He's not hurting anybody. He's not committing any crimes. He feels like there's an injustice going on in this in the United States of America, which I haven't agreed with. I've seen with my own two eyes happen to many people. And he feels that he used that platform and he sacrificed his career for it. And Kaepernick wasn't a bad player. He had issues. He wasn't a bad player. He could have been signed by somebody else. They just blackballed him and kept him out the league. Now, do I think Nike is making a financial move as well? Hell yeah, I think they're making a financial move. This is like another Muhammad Ali. So
I think it's a little bit risky too, though, because Nike has a lot of supporters, man, outside of the black community also. So, they probably did not agree with this, this Colin Kaepernick, man. So, the results are to be determined, man, what the outcome is going to be with this Nike Kaepernick deal. But I'll salute Nike for even accepting that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's not a lot of huge companies that would take on a issue like this and put it on their label. You know what I mean? A lot of large companies tend to turn their head and look the other way. You know what I'm saying? And just ignore it. But for them to have Kaepernick on the face of their on their company, that's awesome. That's huge. Salute to Nike for that.
I support Kaepernick. I support what he's doing.
Yeah, I support it. Yeah. I support it. I have no problem with what he's doing.
Yeah, and my thing is, people are really upset. I mean, he's doing what the American thing to do. He's using his First Amendment right.
Right.
So why is it okay for somebody else to do it, and for somebody to do it for some nonsense, and something like Kaepernick to do it for somebody who feels strongly about an issue?
Right.
He feels strongly about police brutality.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. I hate to tell y'all that, but police brutality, crooked cops, police corruption is real. So, I mean, are there good cops out there? Yes, of course there's good cops out there. And they don't, these good cops don't want that moniker that we, you know what I'm saying, that we all, you know what I'm saying, we get nervous and want to shoot and kill black people, you know. So I don't believe that for every cop believes that. But there are cops out there that go beyond their scope of what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see people, the criminal justice system, actually do what its job is, to actually be fair and just for everybody. That's all we want. That's all we want. That's what all black people want.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, is that asking too much? I mean, shit. I just don't want to have to.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to feel nervous and paranoid if I'm getting pulled over for, you know, a speeding ticket or I ran a stop sign or some shit. You know, I don't have that privilege. You know that I have to feel a certain kind of way. I have to get myself together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I can't just be speeding down the freeway. I mean, people be like, man, why you drive so slow? Like, dude, me driving fast. Or me going over the speed limit could result in me getting pulled over, could result in me being killed, could result in me being shot, could result in me being beat down. It's a little different world when you ain't got the you know, the Mayo complexion. You know what I'm talking about? So you know, it's a little different, bro.
So and we that's all Kaepernick trying to do. He just wants
point
justice.
that out, man. You know, want people to see things in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Step into the skin of a black man for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
So this is my thing. We need more African American men and women, Latino men and women, Asian men and women joining these police forces who come from those neighborhoods that are affected. So that's a good career move for some people. That'll make a big difference if we have more people that look like the people that are in the communities, policing the communities. And part of being a cop is caring about people and stop looking at people like they the enemy. And you stop treating the communities like they're war zones. They're people that live in these communities. And if you're a police officer and you really care about these communities, you know what I'm saying, make sure kids are getting to school on time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, things are safe in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. That's your job. Your job is to protect the communities, not treat it like a war zone. Because a lot of cops, they come in there, they think it's another war zone. They just got out of Iraq or Afghanistan, and this is another war zone. And then you in there talking all this tactical shit and stuff like that. These are people that live in these communities. Mm-hmm. And some of these people don't have the finances to move out the community. So it's your job as a cop to protect the community and make sure that these children, especially the children, are living in a safe environment. And a kid should get out of his car. I mean, kids should come out and come to a cop. And if there's a problem or he just wants to talk to you, you should make yourself available. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like you. This is the enemy. Now, are there bad things that go in the community? Yeah. Okay. You're a cop. That's your job. Mm-hmm. But stop being out there being a bully and stuff like that, and just be someone that's a part of the community. Yeah. And I know there are cops out there that are doing it. The cops that are doing it, my hat goes off to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't just put them all in
Yeah.
One thing. There are some good, and there's some bad. So you know, we don't know who's good. We don't know who's bad until the shit happens. You know. Yeah. So unfortunately, we have to look at it like that.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man. It's like it's we got a lot of work to do, y'all. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do, man.
But we know we not on no racist shit.
The only thing that's gonna save us right now, if we want an instant change, alien invasion. Yeah. We get attacked by some aliens. Yeah. I bet everybody be on the same team. On the same team right there. But I don't know, man.
I'm gonna try to join the aliens first before anything else.
Yeah, you might be able to teach us something.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, especially y'all live on a nice planet or some shit.
They probably 9 times out of 10, if they had the intelligence to get here, they probably look at us like some damn apes or some shit.
And they probably like, y'all all ain't shit.
Yeah, like I was about fucking worms and shit. You're not even capable of understanding their ass. But yeah.
Or they gonna be on some predator shit and just hunting us and stuff like that.
No, put it out. I wouldn't. I wouldn't doubt that. But yeah, man. So I heard Bleacher Report put out an article talking about the Lakers' interest in Klay Thompson
over Kawhi.
Over Kawhi Leonard, yeah. What you think about that, bro? You think that that would be a good move for the Lakers?
It'd be a great move for the Lakers
to get Kawhi.
Yeah, it'd be.
Or Klay. Which one would be better?
It'd probably be better to get Klay because they're both great defenders.
Mm-hmm.
They both Kawhi's more of a lockdown defender. Klay's the kind of guy that'll make a great play at the last second.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they're both great defenders. The thing about Klay is Klay's one of the greatest 3-point shooters that's ever lived. And he's going to get you your 20, 21 points a game. And he fits into what LeBron likes to do. LeBron likes to dribble. If there's nothing there, he'll pass it to a 3-pointer. He'll try to get in the key. If can't get anything in the key, he'll dump it to somebody on the wing, which was last year was Kyle Korver, and before Kyle Korver it was Ray Allen. I mean he likes that option, and you got a great 3-point shooter, one of the greatest ever in Klay Thompson, and you're gonna get great defense. So Kawhi's a great player. I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from Kawhi, but I would rather have Klay than Kawhi because it's not like no big gap or anything like that. Just his 3-point shooter is a little bit better and fits into what LeBron wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And with not with Kyle Korver, but with LeVar Ball, Kyle Kuzma, with Brandon Wright, they're not known for 3-point shooters. So Klay would fit in perfect to that system. And the reason, and I read the article, the reasoning is they think they got a shot at Klay is because his father, Michael Thompson, played there for a couple years.
Yeah, well, Klay already said he ain't trying to go nowhere, man. But I mean, why would you want to leave the town, man? He wouldn't go anywhere. You know what I'm talking about? Why? You know, you wouldn't want to go. Why? I mean, you're printing your own money. You know what I'm saying? You here in the Bay Area, man. You in Silicon Valley, right down the street. You know, it's like, dude, you got everything you need right here, man. You don't need to go nowhere. Championships, all here. Money, all here, bro. You know, beautiful Bay Area. I mean, why would you want to live anywhere else? You know what I mean? It's the best place in the world, man. Yeah, you know,
it's expensive as hell, though.
It is, though. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. You gotta be damn near rich to buy a fucking apartment.
Yeah. A studio.
To rent that thing. Yeah.
Like 300 square feet.
Yeah, exactly. Size of my garage right now. Like, damn.
Yeah, so, I mean, just to let y'all know, man, the Bay Area, man, you gotta be really on your, really gotta be on your money game to live out here. You
get ate up real quick.
Yeah. And the homelessness is off the chain.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, just tell them about them 10 cities and stuff like that.
Oh man, they got 10 cities all over this place, bro. I mean, hey, I'm about $1 away from being in one myself. Shit. Yeah, I mean, Tell you, bro, I ain't that far. I ain't that far, man. Shoot.
Yeah, it's expensive as hell out here. I mean, it's just you everywhere you go, under every overpass, you got whole communities of people that are poor, that are living from dollar to dollar, to nickel to nickel. So you got people that are very rich, you got people that are very poor. So and absolutely. You got very few people in the middle. So
yeah, you either balling or you not.
Yes, exactly.
Balling or you falling. Shit. Yeah, it's ugly, man. It gets ugly out here.
Yeah. So I mean, I think I'm pretty sure Clay's gonna stay, but you know,
they trying to pick us apart, man. They trying to pick the Warriors apart, dog. They trying to get us, man.
I think somebody's gonna go.
Eventually, they're gonna have to let somebody go.
And I see Draymond leaving. I think just Draymond probably has more to prove than anybody else. I think Clay is just happy where he's at. I don't think he's very happy. I think this is just his home. He got drafted by this team. He loves it here.
Right.
I don't see him going anywhere else.
I don't think he wants to be in the shadow of his father anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just because your dad played there, you already got your own legacy right here. You know what I mean? You already considered one of the best in the world at what you do. One of the best shooters in the world. One of the best defenders right now in the game. So, you know, you have that going for yourself, even though you're not the man, because, you know, the team is full of the mans. So, you know, which is pointless anyway, because, you know, basketball is a team sport. So, you know, you're a part of a great team, and you are part of something that makes a team great. And you are a big factor in that. So, you stay here, man. I mean,
I don't know what else Clay can prove. You got your championships.
Yeah, I mean,
you make the All-Star team every year. You're going to get paid. I heard Michael Thompson say that he's planning on signing an extension. So I mean, unless it's just you just want to be the man, you just want, you know, I can understand that too. Sometimes you need to.
I mean, you know. But Clay don't strike me as that type of person, though. He don't strike me as one of those guys that, like, he wants all that attention like that. Like, he has to be like, oh, man, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? He might, but, you know, I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. You don't strike me as that type of person. He like real low key, you know what I'm saying? He's a little sneaky dude.
Yeah, I mean, he has a real dry personality. I mean, he you know, he's very dry, but when you hear him talk, it's fun to listen to him because he says some of the most off the wall stuff. So I mean, you got a
little funny sense of humor.
Yeah, you got a little fun. I see Draymond going. I think Draymond is someone who thinks he needs to prove a little bit more. I don't know. I mean, that might be. I think he wants to prove to the league that he's a legit scorer. He's never going to be an elite scorer, but, you know, he wants to prove to everybody he's a legit scorer. And I can see him going to, like, the Pistons or somebody and, you know, being that missing piece and helping them win a championship. Or not a championship, but helping them get to the playoff. So, this is the thing. None of these guys are 30. I think Curry just turned 30. They already got 3 championships. So, I mean...
Man, they probably haven't even reached their peak yet, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I think they might have a setback though before they really start winning again. I can see
like
that
1 or 2 years of missing the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna miss the playoffs, but I think they might miss the finals.
Yeah. Because Rockets won.
Yeah, they're gonna miss the finals 1 year, man. I'm telling you, I wouldn't doubt if it happens this upcoming season or next season when they move into the new building. They might end up not making the finals in one of those seasons, man. I could see that happening. I could even see them probably losing in the finals in one of those seasons because the East is getting better, man. They have some threatening teams out there. I'm kind of anxious to see what Toronto is going to look like with Kawhi. Boston they're gonna be tight. They're gonna have Kawhi Leonard's gonna be back and Hayward.
Yeah,
he's gonna be back.
You mean Kyrie Irving?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. Kyrie Irving. My bad. Yeah, and then Philly is they're not no joke either, man. So they got some pretty solid teams out there, man. And Boston already gave Warriors problems already. You know what I'm saying? So they not nobody to be looking past, man. So
Jaylen Brown gives Warriors fits.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because they don't really know how to guard him.
Right. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, man. It's not going to be easy for the Warriors, man.
And the Rockets are just like got a hard on for the Warriors. They want the Warriors
everywhere the Warriors go, man, they got a target on their back, bro. So
they want them bad.
Yeah, they've been getting everybody's best for the longest, so that's nothing new. But it's not gonna get no easier.
Just 2 more championships though.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet, man. Yeah.
Just 2 more championships. I want to see him win 3 in a row. Well, obviously, I know I'm a Warriors fan. I want to see him win it 3 in a row, but I want everybody to have 5 rings.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Well, everybody ain't no Warriors fan. We ain't trying to, drown y'all with this Warriors talk, but yeah, just it's the way we feel, man.
Oh, and watch Ozarks on Netflix. If you haven't seen the Ozarks, watch Ozark season 2.
What the heck is that about?
It's a show on Netflix. It's a real grimy, seedy gangster show, and ain't no black people in it.
Oh, what? Okay, sure.
Yeah, watch that. So that's hella good. So watch it.
Where it take place at?
It take place in Missouri, and this is all occupied by rednecks and Jason Bateman, who is in a lot of movies. He's like a child. He was a child actor. Mm-hmm. If you watch Arrested Development, he was in Arrested Development. He was the main character. Ozark is off the hook. So I watched season 1. I'm about episode 5. Season 2 is hard. Anybody watch it know it's hard as hell. So get in, watch it. If you ain't got Netflix, go get Netflix and watch it.
Ozarks. Huh?
Yeah, Ozarks.
Okay. Check that out, man. Yeah. Okay. Well, man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. It's just getting ready for this fight tomorrow, man. I might do a post-fight reaction, and see. I mean, I got some predictions and stuff, so from different people that posted on my prediction that I put up yesterday. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, man. I'm anxious to see who was right, who was wrong, who nailed it, But anything else?
No, I'm good, man. Y'all have a good weekend, man, and be safe.
Yeah, be easy out there, y'all.
All right.
And we out. Go.